to another episode of her health podcast. It's been an amazing time, like thinking about how we just started from dragging our feet a long time ago, and now we're here doing the thing. Kudos! Once again, my name is Oinye, as you all know, and here is
Victoria, Vicky. So today we'll be diving into a topic that almost everyone has encountered in Nigeria, especially in these times: entitlement mentality and the begging culture in Nigeria.
Seriously, this entitlement mentality thing, it seems so crazy. Like, I'm trying to help you, yeah, and then it's now be as if
like it's your right. Like
it's not as if I'm no more doing you a favor. It's like you want to collect it. I'm like, which kind of? But it's so crazy, and it's very rampant now. Big girls being entitled to guys' money.
Should we talk about that?
Younger siblings being entitled to their parents, the whole black tax, even friends, because you are doing well or something, and then they start it just post one picture like this, and everybody's like,
show
big
me
man,
love.
show me. Oh, is it
big girl?
Okay, it doesn't really happen for girls, but it happens. But when you go out, all these supermarkets, eatery, just buy something.
It happens for everybody. As they're going, you say, show me love, mama.
Love, buy something.
All these kind of things. Like,
it's
a lot. It's a lot. Because all of us are trying to survive. Like, why do you think you want to take my own money? Like, the begging is a lot.
And it's so annoying because when you don't even give them, there was one woman that asked me to give her a transport fare. She wanted to get to the next bus stop, and that day was the day I didn't have cash, so I had 200 naira because somebody gave me a ride. So I was like, I had this extra 200, and my plan was that when after church I'll just use POS, get cash, and then go home. So that 200 naira could pay for my POS charges or something, but I gave this woman the cash and the bus to the place she was going, because she told me she was going to the next bus stop. So you see the way she looked at me. she just did this face that, is it 200 you are giving me, auntie? I'm like,
can you imagine?
I don't understand. How much should I have given you?
Can you imagine?
In the first place, and this is not like the first person. There are so many examples of people.
Is it the ones that if they ask you for money and you don't give them, they will not start pursuing you, or you want to beat
or even
you,
touching
you like. It's a lot in this time.
People that will swear for you.
It's a lot.
Anyway, we're just going to be talking about how we've been navigating the whole
and our experiences
and our different experiences. So stay tuned and have fun with us. Okay, so what exactly is this entitlement mentality? For me, it's when people think that they deserve your help, your time, your money, your resources, without even trying to know where your help is coming from, and they just want to take advantage of you without even being considerate.
It's not just only about them thinking they like asking you for help. It's even about the different feeling like you owe them this, you owe me, like you owe, like I owe you my time, or I owe you my resources.
People will just reach out to you from nowhere, people that have not even spoken to you in a long time. You just come, please do this thing for me, and if you now refuse, it will be as if you don't want to help me. You don't want to
like, you know, be God though.
Now help are you be, you know, be God.
We'll go help you, no go stress. Voila.
It's so crazy how people just, especially when it's somebody that is not even providing value to you in any way, just random, just come and say, if I don't have to give you, I can say I don't have.
Exactly.
Why should you feel offended?
Because I posted a picture of where I went to, and then you now come to ask me, and I say I don't have, and you feel like I have because I posted a picture. What if I have the money for something else?
The picture last
exactly.
What if I took the picture last 2 weeks?
And then even if I have, I may have some other more pressing issues.
And like we even spoke about the other time, budgeting.
Exactly.
Budgeted the money for something, and you just feel like
exactly. I have more pressing needs and other things I want to do with it. So why do you think you would just come and you just say you need money, and then I'll just give you, and if I don't give you, I'm a bad person?
Usually
crazy.
Make
sense. Make it make sense.
This whole entitlement thing also shows up in family. You know, when someone is doing well, the person that is doing well, people just expect them to carry the whole responsibility. They will always be the one that they'll be calling, do the light bill, do this one.
Exactly. Like I saw, there's a thread I saw on TikTok. They were like, oh, drop some advices, and then a lot of elder people like elder brother, like, focus on yourself or invest on yourself, or they will forget. And then someone now came to the comment section, and she was like that she dropped out of school
to take care of her siblings,
and started doing like all these businesses so that she can take care of her siblings, right? She trained them through school, and then the siblings, they graduated, and they came, and they started asking her, what did you do for nobody asked you to do that, what did you do for us? You get, like, they always forget. So don't kill yourself. We are not saying you should not help. Like, yes, if you are doing well, especially in the family, you are the elders, there's this responsibility. But then make sure that you're giving yourself value.
Exactly.
Right? Don't sacrifice everything, because later in the future they will not even remember anything you did. Exactly. They will not remember. They will be like, I've seen a lot of examples of the first child, or the one that was doing well before. Like, especially the ones that maybe train their younger ones. Then they didn't get education, and they train their younger ones, and then these younger ones now grow up and now like become a lot better in a better financial situation, and start looking down on that one. Like, their senior sibling will not, like, even when they are having meetings and all, they are looking, those disrespect them and all. So the entitlement mentality in an African family is there.
Best to just prioritize yourself. It's not bad to help people. It's not bad to do good to people. But there are some people that they prefer to take care of outsiders than take care of your family, than take care of yourself. So you have not eaten, you are giving somebody else food, you are having ulcer, somebody else is eating, you are paying other people's school fees, and your family is not even well taken care of.
that one is the biggest thing.
No, it happens actually. Some people, they just want to look good to outsiders, and then in your own life you are not even people, if you give them an inch, I've heard they say they will take a mile. If you give people an inch, they'll take a mile, and they don't care. When you give somebody something the first time, okay, they are probably grateful. When you give them the second time, oh, thank you so much, you have helped. But by the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time or more, they start feeling like they are entitled to it, they are deserving of it. And if you don't give them that thing at that point, you're now a bad person. So it's just best for you to know your limits, right? Do the best you can do, and when you can't do it anymore, just say no. Nobody is going to kill you.
Exactly.
You don't even have to explain. You don't have to be explaining too much. I don't have it, and period.
So like, especially like me, I'm also a first daughter, right? A first child in my family. So, like, some of the ways where how I am managing this is, I make sure I don't like make everybody know. Everybody have their own way of managing it, but me, they don't know how much I earn, or how much I'm gaining, or how much I'm receiving or making, right? So anyone I'm giving to, just be grateful like that, and just accept it, because I feel like when they start knowing how much you're earning, they're expecting more. Maybe they know, exactly. They say, you're earning 200k, you're giving us 50k. They totally forget that you have your own needs and wants and everything. Like, it's crazy.
There's this funny story I heard, like from someone. I went to make my hair, and she was talking about a lady that, like, the lady, all these young girls now. So she was now like talking bad about how that what she's in her money to do, that she not unmarried, that is to buy skincare and to buy human hair, that she's stingy, that she's not. I say on top her own money that she works for. And funny enough, this is the mentality that many people have. They expect that because you're not married, you don't have responsibility. Who told you that we don't have responsibilities because of marriage? Please, there's a lot of things to do, and even with skincare.
Exactly.
Is it not my skin? I'm taking care of myself. Abby.
Yes, so.
And this entitlement thing, it's not even just about like your family members, right? Even on the streets now, all these people that are begging,
public begging,
they will hold you and follow you. So sometimes it's so uncomfortable when somebody is following you. Lately on my way to work, people will beg me, from where I come down from the bus to where I'm walking down to the next bus, and it's so uncomfortable because I don't have to give you. Let me not say I don't want to give you, but I don't have to give you at that point. My mindset is not like I want to just come down from bus and give you money. I'm thinking about going to work. So why are you following me if you have already asked me, give me, and I said I don't have, and you're telling me God will bless you, God will keep you, I know that God will keep me and God will provide for me. Stop following me. Seriously, it's usually stressful.
And then let's even talk about like the DM ones, like the ones that will come to your DM, or is it the ones that are on social media that feels like, oh, you are now successful, or do giveaway, or give us money, right? Yes, it's good to help, I know, but I don't think you are entitled to it, or you are now begging people to give you money because they are now successful. I don't think it's right. Right? It's not right.
Let's not talk about all these boyfriends and girlfriends. Boyfriend and girlfriend.
This society that we are now is so materialistic.
Guys.
Like, I see a lot of videos of people like they give them money, they give them car.
And guy, if you want to talk to me, you have to give me at least 500,000.
And I'm like, is that love? Like, and the way we have equated love to money. Right, so any man that is not giving you money does not love you, right? And then, okay, let's say a situation where there is actually a rich person and he's giving you like maybe just 5% of what he has. You feel like he loves me.
I know what it is to go to work.
Exactly.
For a day, you actually worked for a person, and for you to say thank you. You are like the
entitlement mentality. God, I'm begging culture, like in girls. Like, let's just be honest, like especially girls now, it's just a lot.
Sometimes
like because they are dating somebody. Is the person your father? The person is not like a source of income. The person you are dating,
the person will give you weed. The person will give you clothes. It's not if your boyfriend gives you a gift, it's not a bad thing.
Yes, it's not a bad
but when you start expecting, like demanding that they give it to you,
and then equating that to love,
like if they don't buy you shoes. And the funny thing about all these girls is that they don't even say buy me something. They will tell you the exact one that they want. I want iPhone 16, I want iPhone 20, and the longest bone straight, they will tell you the Instagram page that you will buy it from. It's usually so
funny. Is that so funny? Please, let's tone it down, please. Like, the materialism is now too much. Like, someone can love you, and like,
even on this on dates, right? Nowadays, dates has just been equated to going out to eat food, to
go to the best, like the most expensive restaurant,
to take good pictures.
Dates, you're not even getting to know the person that you are going out with, and then throughout the date you're pressing your phone, taking the pictures, posting and everything.
Instagram.
So,
and like, what's the whole essence of the date? It was to get to know the other person. You can literally take a walk, go to a park, and something else.
I don't think we are doing love anymore, because I feel like if you are there because of what that person wants to give to you, because of the money and all, what happens if something happens along the way? Like if there's a little bump on the way, it means you go away because the person is not giving you those things you want again, and that is not love. And the way we are always ow, if somebody does God when and everything, like we are not equating that materiality as love.
Sure.
Right now, if they don't buy car for push gifts, or if they don't buy car when proposing,
exactly,
and everything, means that man does not love you again. Like, but it does not really make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all.
At all. Like,
and I
please,
feel
let's
like
tone it down, ladies.
I feel like
the begging is too much. It's begging, forget it's begging. Why do we think this still persists? This whole begging and entitlement still persists? I think it's very much due to the unemployment and the poverty we have in Nigeria, right?
Like, because if you even see all these like abroad girls, they don't do relationships. That's why all the Nigerian men will be like, oh, I don't want to date.
Relationship is not about money for them, right?
I don't want to date a Nigerian girl, because when they go out there, girls are not dating them for money or for whatever they are going to give. They just date because of love and their compatibility.
So poverty and unemployment is part of the reason why we see a lot, especially this period where the economy is bad, the rising inflation, the cost of things and all. We can see that the begging has really increased a lot. So I think the poverty is part.
Absolutely, I agree with you, and I also think that is a mindset issue, right? Because okay, yes, there's poverty, but the people that you're begging, there's also poverty in the same land. Are you not all in the same land? But these people, they've applied themselves, they learned a skill, they are trading, they are doing business, they are doing. So these other guys, they just feel like, oh, I don't have strength to do this thing, or I tried. Do you think that if you try once it will work? I mean, continue going, right? Exactly. Keep doing what they are doing, but this time they'll just be like, oh, I tried, it didn't work, so let me just start asking people for help.
I doesn't make sense at all. So let's try our best to like get rid of this mentality. Let's get rid of this entitlement mentality and begging in the society, and try our best to put our hands on to do things, to make money for ourselves.
And change your mindset. Everything starts from the mind, right?
Exactly.
Read books, enlighten yourself, because there's something that my boss usually says, that sometimes when he talks to people, he doesn't argue with them anymore, because it's actually their mindset. That's what they are used to. So they don't even understand where you're coming from. So if like people open their minds, see things from other people's perspective, watch how other people are living their lives, and try to implement it in their own lives, it's going to actually make sense, instead of trying to just stay in your comfort zone and just relax and expect people to do your thing for you.
Exactly. And also, Nigerian girls, love is not money, right? And
you just talk about this Nigerian.
Gifting is one of the ways to show that you love someone, but that is not love in itself, right? So please, let's try. Let's calm down.
So how do we manage this whole begging, entitlement situation? For me, I believe it's setting boundaries, because I mean setting boundary as the giver now, right? Not as the receiver, because receivers, they don't have boundaries.
Exactly. They don't know when to stop.
They don't know when to stop. They will always ask
and ask.
So you, as the person that gives, you should learn how to set boundaries, right? Just say no. Nobody's going to kill you. You can say it politely. You have reasons for your whatever it is that you don't want to do. So you can just say no and say it very firmly.
Saying no does not mean you're a wicked person. Right? You should know how to prioritize, know when to help and when not to help.
Exactly.
Right? And then
there's some people that actually really need the help. Like there are people that do fundraising on social media, like they are really begging, and you can even tell that this person really needs this fund. In times like that, you can help the person. It's not the one that
there are some people that say they have urgent needs, and that urgent need is to go and buy luxury items. They want to go and buy luxury items, and they're telling you as in there. You have urgent needs. You want to go for a concert, or you want to go for spa. Me, I'd not go for spa, but you're asking me for money. For money to use and go for spa, but you
don't tell you that. They'll tell you it's so important. Only for you to see them on social media posting. Don't even try to confront them, because the way they will talk to you.
Exactly.
It's not going to be funny.
So you should know when to help, right? Yeah. Another thing I've learned is learning how to give without feeling guilty, right? Because you might be led to give sometimes, right? As Christians, we might be led by the Spirit of God, right? To give. So you should be able to give without feeling guilty, and then also not give without also feeling guilty, right? You're not a bad person if you don't give.
Exactly. And when even you don't give, don't allow people to start guilt tripping
you. Exactly. There's some of them that when they are begging, they say, God bless you. You will never be poor. You will never
as if I don't help you.
you will not be poor.
Sometimes just trying to play on your emotions.
Yes,
to,
exactly.
So don't fall into that trap, okay?
Yeah.
Know when to give, and when you're led to give, just
give,
do it
without
joyfully.
feeling guilty. Yeah. So let's talk about how faith shapes our reasoning on entitlement and giving, right? So for me, I think I know that everything I have comes from God, right? So I am not hesitant to give, to be a good steward of what God has given to me, because everything I have comes from God. So I try to give when I can and where I can, as led by the Spirit.
And I also try to help as much. Part of my helping is pointing them in the right direction.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you ask me for money, I can tell you do this, and you also make money. Sharing ideas, sharing opportunities.
Exactly. Hard work,
discipline. Because God is not trying to make us to use people's problem to kill ourselves. Yet we are going to help, but we're not going to lose ourselves in the process of helping. So while we're helping, you are also going to help ourselves. We're going to put boundaries in place.
So let's learn the importance of hard work, right? It's very when you're not working, you might not know what it takes for someone to give you even 500 naira, right? So we should emphasize hard work, discipline, so you can have, so you should even be the one now giving
to other people.
I
feel like there's even this mentality that I don't know, some people, they just like to receive.
Exactly.
They don't like to give. Giving sounds strange to them. When you talk about it, how will I give him? I'm rich. There's some people that think like that. I can't give somebody that is rich something. You don't know that those rich people, they actually appreciate gifts too. So I feel like you should change your mentality from a mindset of receiving. You also adopt the mentality of giving to other people, and you actually benefit. It doesn't matter how small it is. Just start off the culture of giving to other people, and maybe you value what other people are giving to you.
When you start working, you will know.
Maybe you value what other people are giving to you more when you start to give with other people. Anyway, I think we've come to the end of our discussion today. Yes, and please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and share. Leave a comment.
Please share your experiences with us when you've experienced people being entitled to your money, your time, your resources, or just any experiences you have. Just share below in the comments. We want to hear from you.
Thank you. Signing out. Peace.